welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for clicking on today's video. My name's Olivia. I upload weekly on Friday mornings and I upload beauty, style and sometimes lifestyle videos over here. So if you haven't already, please make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also follow me over on Instagram as well. So before we get into the video, I know you're going to ask, so let me give you the deets on what is going on my face. My eyeshadow is this, the Colour Drain Queen of Hearts palette. I've had this for a little while, but I haven't actually played in this beautiful red shade so much. So the palette looks like that. And I used this shade right here called Noble Woman all over my eyes. It's actually very similar to the Wiggly shade from the Jackie Aina palette. So if you have that, that's the kind of colour that it is. It's nice bright red that I've used all over my lid. And then in this outer V, I've used a mix of Duchess and Dethroned. So that's those two brown colours right there. So the shimmer and then the matte one. And then on my inner corner, I have gone in with Your Majesty and a little bit of Royal Highness. So that's that gold and that kind of taupey colour, but they're both metallics. That's in my inner corner. So for today's video, I really wanted to talk about my favourite beauty product of all time, lips. I'm talking lip liners, I'm talking lipsticks, I'm talking liquid lipsticks, I'm talking lip gloss. I am obsessed with lips and I thought I would put together a quick little video of some of my favourite lip combos that are kind of nudie. So in the brown spectrum, in the pinky brown, maybe a little bit of peachy brown, and that's what we're going to go with. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm going to kick it off with an amazing hanging brand, Joanna Cosmetics, and I'm going to use two of her liquid lipsticks to give you this look that I'm going for. So I've got a dark brown called Free Spirit, and then the nude colour is called Bascially, or Basically, whatever. I always say it basically when I'm saying it slowly, but basically. So I'm going to use these two. I'll use a dark brown to line up my lips and then Basically in the centre. I really like this lip combo, and that's because it's kind of very middle of the road. It's more neutral, it doesn't pull too red, it does pull a little bit on the cooler side, but it doesn't go too far, so it's not looking like grey and ashy, which means you can wear it with quite a lot of different looks. I like this one. You can actually pretty much wear Basically on its own if you've just got like a regular lip liner, but I prefer to pair the two together, and I really like this formula because it's super lightweight and stays put for hours, so this will not budge. Next up, I'm going in with a triple combo. So I'm going to go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the colour Dubai, which is a really nice brown, like an everyday brown. Then we're going to go in with some Colourpop Money Moves, that's a lipstick, and if I'm feeling like it, I might top it off with a gloss, but let's see what we can do. I feel like this is very much like my lip colour. If you're my kind of complexion or you have a similar lip colour to mine, this kind of just looks like my lip colour, like I've just put concealer on or something. Money Moves is a lovely peachy brown shade. So here it is with Money Moves put over the top of it. You can intensify Money Moves as much as you wish. I've only kind of just like applied it lightly, but let me just show you if I wanted to, I could really start packing that on. So depending on how bright you want the center of your lips to be, you can add on a little bit more. This again is a very nice kind of like everyday nudie kind of look, but with that pull towards the orange side. I really enjoy it. Because I love a gloss, I'm going to top it off with a gloss. This is not 100% necessary, but this is Colourpop's Fudg'd. And it's a beautiful sheer brown that kind of has a slight terracotta undertone to it. So next I want to talk to you about a lip gloss that I absolutely love, and it's still from Colourpop, but it's the Ellery collaboration and the shade Netta. Unfortunately, this is now discontinued. I can't believe they've discontinued this because I love this colour and formulation so so much. I think I've got like 2 pieces left on Cocoon Beauty, so if you want one, grab it now because that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. I like this one because it's opaque. So a lot of lip glosses at the moment are doing that kind of sheer thing where you can see through and stuff, but this one is completely opaque, so it gives you full colour payoff, and you'll see the colour is beautiful. I'm going to pair it with a lip liner. I'm using the NYX Slide On Glide On liner. It has a really long name, but I won't give you all of that. And it's in the shade Urban Cafe. So as you can see, it's got a really nice kind of, I don't know, your lips but better kind of appeal to it. It's very similar to, I think it picks up tones in my skin tone quite nicely, and it kind of just complements very well. So you could totally just wear this like this because it's such a beautiful colour that works with all kinds of hair colours, eyeshadow colours, clothes colours, you know, whatever you've got going on. I think it will match absolutely everything. But because I'm extra, I do like just to add on that little bit of extra something. So I am just going to go into the centre with this. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. It was one of the original shades, and absolutely love this stuff. It's actually got a very similar undertone to Netta, so it should look quite nice on. I'm just going to start and put a little bit of this right in the centre of my lips. Do you see? It just adds a little bit of extra plumpness and juiciness, and the formula of this is one of the best for doing that, to add like extra juiciness to your lips, because it has got that little bit of shimmer in it. I think this now just has completely elevated the look, and when I do put on this, I notice my husband is like, your lips look so juicy, and I'm like, yes. And I always get questions about what's on my lips because they're just super shiny and glossy. So if you're looking for that, then this is the one. Top it on top of everything. But I do really like what this looks like this. I think it's just slightly elevated the Netta to a different playing field, which it didn't have before. Swinging it back around to the matte lips, I want to go in with another Kenyan favourite of mine, and that is this. It is the Crayons and Ink liquid lipstick in the shade Honey. I love this shade for every day, but I am just going to pop it in with a little bit of Colourpop's Chi right in the centre to brighten it up just a little bit. So for lip liner, I'm also going in Colourpop. This is the shade Control. It's a really nice dark brown that's kind of like a staple that I use in a lot of my lip looks. Love this on its own, but here we go with a little bit of Shy Chicago. Just right in the center there. And for this, I'm going to use my finger. Sometimes I use my finger, sometimes I will use a lip brush to do this. But just do that, and then so this is definitely a little bit brighter, a little bit more intense if you want a little bit more drama to your face. I wouldn't have worn it with these dramatic eyeshadows. So I would have had like a pared back look on my eyes, maybe actually a smoky eye, very dark, or just like a very nude eye. And then I would go in with this brighter lip. You can control the amount of brightness you get depending on how much of that Chi you put in the middle. But for those of you who are looking for something that has a little bit more contrast, I think this is one option that you could go for. If you're looking for something a little bit more deep, a little bit more rich, a little bit more intense, then I look no further than the Dose of Colours lip gloss in the shade Hot Cocoa. Absolutely love this. You can wear this completely on its own, but because I'm extra and I'm going to show you both, you can layer this with another lip gloss. And the lip gloss that I'm going to layer with is this. It's almost completely out. I need to get a new tube. Is the Colourpop Champagne Mami. Love this lip gloss. Wore it almost back to back since I've had it, which is why it's almost done. So I'm going to use whatever's left in this just to show you how you can layer this and make it a little bit more interesting. The lip liner is Control. So this is Hot Cocoa on its own, and as you can see, it is just a really beautiful kind of like milk chocolate brown. Lips literally look like cocoa or like chocolate. But I'm gonna go in, like I said, with Champagne Mami, and this is like a peachy gloss, so it has like a peachy undertone. So I've applied Champagne Mami just in the center of my lips, top and bottom. And this is a trick that I use a lot of the time when I just want a little bit of extra dimension to a fairly kind of flat gloss or flat lipstick. Just to add that little bit of something that will glisten, catch the light, add a little bit of dimension, texture, something when I'm wearing a gloss like this. All right, next up, back to the mattes again, and I want to show you one of my favorite OG Colourpop brown liquid lipsticks, which is this shade right here, Limbo. And I'm going to pair it for a bit more of a peachy vibe again with another Colourpop liquid lipstick. This is the shade Punch Bowl. There was a moment when I just got obsessed with orange toned lipsticks, so that's where we're at. So I'm going to use the Limbo all over and then the Punch Bowl in the center. Limbo is one of those colours that looks completely different on every person that wears it. On some people it will look really, really deep and very cool tone. On me it kind of looks like a middle tone brown. It doesn't pull too cool or pull too warm. So it's one of those like try it on and then you'll see kind of how it works for you, but this is just like a reference point. And then going in with Punch Bowl in the center. This is such a beautiful combo. Look at it. So nice. Again, it's got that kind of terracotta vibe. It's a very everyday kind of colour. I added a little bit more, which is why you're seeing a little bit of extra brightness on my bottom lip, but you can add as much or as little as you want to kind of get the finish that you want. I am obsessed. Again, it's one of those lip combos as well that will work with a lot of different kind of clothing options and eye options, especially except if you go like really super except if you go super colourful, like maybe bright ass purple or green or blue, maybe that wouldn't work. But you can see even with this red, it's not fighting too much. It's not the perfect look, but it's not fighting too much with it. So this is a beautiful, beautiful option. If there's any shade that dark skinned people have got behind, it is this. And that is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. It's an OG for a reason. Love this color. You can wear this even without a liner. I mean, it just looks so good on lips. Sometimes I just like quickly pop this on and run out the door, but I'm going to show it you in a combination, and that is with this shade right here. This is a bit of a unicorn shade. I really like this. This is a Colourpop Ultra Glossy lip in the shade Few. It's like a marigold yellowy shade, and it's got like silver, purple, kind of like holographic glitters in it that make it really, really pretty. For lip liner, I am going in with another NYX liner, and this is in the shade Espresso. So I'm just going to lay that down first, and then we'll get into this. I really like this shade Espresso because even though it's a regular kind of pencil liner, it doesn't tug too much at the lips, because my lips right now are a little bit dry after kind of doing all these layers. It's not tugged on my lips. And I also really like the fact that it's kind of just like a regular dark brown. It doesn't go too cool, too warm. It's just dark brown. So I would totally recommend this shade if you can get your hands on it. So going in now with the Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. It's just so pretty. I love this gloss. It's just so pretty. It's so easy to wear. You don't have to struggle to put it on. It smells really good. But for that little bit of extraness, if you're a little bit like me, then going in with Few again, just kind of like in the center, because it has that iridescent finish. Oh, yes, it just adds that little je ne sais quoi, you know? So I hope you can see the difference, but it has added like extra dimension to the lips. It just looks a little bit more intensely glossy. I love that. And also it has just added a little bit of shine and colour without adding colour. I don't know how to explain it. It's just beautiful. Love, love, love this. Alright, keeping it moving, and this time very simple. Lip liner and a lipstick. The lipstick is this. It is Colourpop's shade CA Love. Just a very easy colour to wear, and I'm using the NYX Urban Cafe lip liner. This is a velvet blur formula, so it just kind of glides on the lips really, really pretty. Boom. Like, as in you're ready in like seconds, good to go. Really comfortable on the lips. You can wear this for hours, touch it up. It just always looks good. Absolutely love this shade. You can get it on Cocoon Beauty. This combo needs no introduction. I just love it. It's the combination of two Dose of Colours lip glosses in the shades Just Tough Cookie and Just Because. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. No blah blah. I've got Tough Cookie all over the lip and then Just Because right in the middle. Love this combo. It glides on super smooth and they're very opaque, so you don't necessarily need a liner. You can decide. Sometimes I wear liner with this, sometimes I don't. And I always get questions on what's on my lips when I wear this. Gorgeous. This last one is another one that I am obsessed with. And it's the one I'm going to close out with. So it's a combination of this. It's a Kiko Milano Hydra Lip Gloss in the shade number 21 and the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. This is a bit of a difficult colour to wear for me. I can't wear it just on its own because it has like silvery undertone to it in terms of the pink shade. It's very cool tone, so I do have to pair it with a darker lip to wear. But now that I've figured out how to do it, this combo being one, I'm obsessed. So let me show you what that looks like. I love this gloss so much. I pack on tons of it. It's also because it just feels really nourishing on the lips. It's like super, super juicy. And then topped off with this other super juicy gloss right in the center. Again, just for that added dimension to the lip. Can you see what that's done? Beautiful. I love it. Alright guys, so that brings me to the end of the video. I hope that you found that informative, enjoyable. If you did like this video and you will be coming back for combos or reference points, please give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.